Here's what we're dealing with today. Not super snowy necessarily, but incredibly cold. Hey guys, welcome to a day at home working with me. Today is an NTI day. I don't know if other states have this or if it's just my state, but we have what's called non-traditional instruction days, NTI days. We get 10 every year. I think that just started like a few years ago. We didn't have this when I was in school. We had to make up every single snow day. But this basically allows us to not have to make up every single day that we miss. And ironically, we weren't even supposed to be out today. Like there wasn't any new snow or anything. The roads are fine. But it was that it was so cold, the buses wouldn't start. There were like 6 buses or something that just would not even start this morning, because it's around, I don't know, 4 degrees or something. I think the wind chill is like a little below 0. Ironically, it's going to be colder tomorrow. So I'm pretty sure we'll also be out tomorrow. So we've got a lot of work to get done. I do have to work from home on NTI days. We just took my child to daycare. Like Ash went to daycare a little bit late this morning. So I'm getting kind of a late start. But there's some things I absolutely have to get done. And I thought I would take you along with me to show you what I do on a day when I have to work from home. Also, this is the backdrop I was trying to film in front of and didn't realize you could only see the top part, but we kind of redid this whole little area. Oh, hi, Ella. So that you know, just my Harry Potter stuff. This was too busy before, but yeah, this is just like our little entryway of our house. Like you walk in and there's like the little foyer, and then this is just like right here in the hallway. So yeah, I just want to show you because I love it and it's Harry Potter themed. Okay, we've moved downstairs. I thought I would go ahead and set my computer up here in my little office space. This is very reminding me of the pandemic at this point because this is where I always worked during the pandemic times. I even bought like nice speakers and a keyboard that lit up and all kinds of stuff because, you know, I was at home for like a year and a half working. Anyway, so I thought the first step we would do today is I've got my computer here and I'll put you on my computer. I figure I could do like a screen recording in a minute to show you what I'm going to do on here. But I think the first thing we need to do is just make a to-do list. Like we need a priority to-do list. So I'm just going to use old school pencil and paper and just write down all the things that there's a couple things I absolutely have to get done. The main things are that, let's see, because today's Tuesday. Yesterday was Martin Luther King Day, so we didn't have school. So today's Tuesday. I had no classes coming today and tomorrow, so it would have been a nice time to get some things done at school. Now I can just do them at home, I guess. But my main plans are, and I guess I should be writing this down as I go, that Thursday I've got one class coming, but it's something radically different than I normally do, so I've got to get stuff ready for them. Okay, I went ahead and made the to-do list. I feel like there's really only 3 things on it. Like these 3 things are going to take a while though. So the first is the nonfiction lesson. So, well, not lesson, but like, what should I call it? The nonfiction book trailers, something like that. So what I have is a creative writing class coming to the library, and they are doing like a nonfiction, like personal writing, like memoirs, autobiographies, that kind of thing. And the teacher wanted me to show them where our, you know, autobiographies and memoirs and stuff are housed. And that way they all have to read, I guess, one as like a sample before they write like their own little personal essay or whatever it is. And so I offered, and this is out of, you know, I didn't have to do this. I just offered. I was like, hey, well, when you guys come, instead of me just showing you where the books are, would you want to do like me showing some book trailers or doing some book talks for some of our popular like nonfiction autobiographies and memoirs and whatnot? And she was like, yeah, definitely, that'd be great. And so I told her maybe like 20 to 25 minutes worth of time doing that, so that then like the other half the time they can, you know, choose a book. And then I think they're actually going to go back to their classroom and even start reading it, because we have really long, like 85-minute like block periods. So I need to find 25 minutes worth of book trailers or book talks. I'll start with trailers first because 1, students like them better anyway, and 2, I don't have to make it like I would a book talk. So I need to get data. Okay, so the first thing I need to divide all these into subtasks. I'll do that in a minute, but I'm going to need to get data on our most popular books and the ones that are actually checked in that are available that students could read for that project. Then the second thing I need to prioritize is we are having an 8th grade parent night on Thursday, same night, so 2 nights from now. It's in the evening. It's like 6 to 8 or something like that. And it's where the 8th grade parents that from like the middle schools and the kids too, of course, can come and like tour our school, and they get like all kinds of information about our school. They have like meetings in the auditorium with all the parents, and then they have tables set up. I don't know where it's going to be at the new school. Maybe the cafeteria or the main hallway or something. Anyway, they're going to have a bunch of tables set up. Like every department has a table where they talk about what they do. And not everybody has to come, but like usually a couple people from each department come, and like sports teams come and clubs and things like that, and have a table set up with like, here's what we offer for all the 8th graders to see what is available. And I always do a library table, but this time I'm thinking about including some makerspace stuff in the library table. So we will see. I will think into that, but I've got to make some like signs with statistics and figure out what I want to have have on the table, what I want to talk to people about and present. Usually I don't have a ton of people that like gather around my table, but if I brought the 3D pens from the makerspace, I would have a lot of people, but I can't imagine that I would have enough filament to be able to do that. Finally, on Friday, I have classes, English classes coming all day long. Except we have 8 periods on Friday because we go to every class, which means I'll have classes every hour, which means what I'm going to do is I've not done my book trailers with them yet. Usually I try to show book trailers at least one time throughout the year to every class. And I do what I call my tailored trailers sometimes, where I look at like what books they currently have checked out in the system and try to tailor the book trailers I show to their specific taste. So I thought I would do that with this group. It's very possible I will also be observed by my principal that day for my like actual little observation for my evaluation and stuff. So I may get observed that day. We'll see. I've not really heard yet on the date. My coffee has arrived. Pause. It looks perfect. It looks so creamy and milky. Okay, let's do a live taste test. Are we ready? Okay. My husband just brought me McDonald's coffee after dropping the child off at daycare. That's why I've not shown you the drink of the video yet. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've been wanting a McDonald's coffee for a while now. Okay, it smells really good. I got the sugar-free vanilla. And the question is, how much did they put? Did they put way too much? Did they put not enough? It looks like they actually put plenty of milk, so that's good. Oh, it's perfect. It's the most perfect McDonald's coffee I think they've ever made. That's surprising because our McDonald's here usually is not this good. Zach, it's perfect. Okay. It's the best McDonald's coffee I think I've ever had. You want to try it? Okay, coffee aside. So good. So those are our 3 priorities. The nonfiction book trailers, so a lot of book trailers, nonfiction book trailers that I've never had to get ready before, so I don't have those like in the bag, because the other book trailers, I have a huge spreadsheet full that I'll show you that I can just pull from. And I usually pick books that I have like multiple copies of, so that'll be easy to do. And then the parent night, need to get stuff ready for that, and then Riley's classes. So I think I'll do those in that order because that's when they occur chronologically. So here's my desk set up. Not great, but it is what it is. So here's, you know, my little to-do list, my water, my coffee, random stuff that, you know, is electronics. And here's my setup. I just thought instead of screen recording, I'm just going to show you because I don't have time to screen record. But I use Google Keep, of course, for everything. I was just seeing if there's anything else I need to do like right now. And none of this is stuff that I can do at this very moment. We did have a teacher whose father-in-law passed away. So I was going to get her something for today because today was our first day back. I'm in charge of the courtesy committee, and I have like little lanterns and what else do I have? Wind chimes that have cardinals on them because we're the Cardinals. So I usually give something, you know, appropriate. But anyway, that we'll have to wait. And then this is stuff. See, I leave a gap here because it's like, this is important. And this is like, can be done later. And then usually there's another gap later. I mean, it just keeps going forever and ever and ever. And just, have you ever seen, I've showed you this before. It's the never ending to-do list I've had running since I literally started at this school like 6 years ago. But that's really all I have to do right now. I mean, this is like stuff I want to do eventually. There were so many things that I was overwhelmed. So I was like, okay, you know what? Figure out how to delegate more of these things on this list to the TAs. That'd be great. I'm going to help a girl with her ACT test. She got her scores back from her last ACT, and she ordered like the little score report where you can see your questions you missed and stuff. And they give you a copy of your test and your answers. We're going to look through hers and see if we can help her out on the English section. I need to get some holds pulled that were ready in Destiny. I need to get a mouse pad for my desk really badly. The library printer still are not hooked up right. I think I'm the one that actually has to go in and fix that at this point because it's like something I have to do. So anyway, the makerspace has its own separate list, which is even more frightening potentially. But right here, this is the makerspace to-do list. So it's literally got its own list because there were so many things. So I need to get on this immediately because we got to get the makerspace open because we have most of the stuff for it. But I also want to present it to the site-based council next month in February and let them be able to make something, and so they can see what all we have and promote it and stuff. But I got to get everything ready and all the directions and all that. So anyway, that'll be later. Let's go ahead right now though and work on, you know, these 3 things. Okay, I was able to figure this out, so I just thought I would show you. If you go to circulation and then library information, and then right here, top and bottom titles, you can show the top. I'm going to do the top 50 titles from the past. I'm going to do like 3 years. I think my number pad's not working. But then right here, you can limit to a certain sub-location, and I'm going to limit just to biographies. No, I didn't. Why did it not? Oh, there we go. Okay, just to biographies. And some might be biographies and not autobiographies, but I can sort and filter through them. Hey, there we go. So here's the statistics. As you can see, not a ton of checkouts. So it's more not so that I'm going to find probably the most popular ones. I'm probably just going to be able to find, like, I'm probably just going to look through most of these. And then, I mean, even if they only have like 1 or 2 checkouts or something, and then just see if I can find a book trailer. I also got an email about this brand new young adult book, so I added it to my books to order list. But Gail Foreman's really popular in our library, so if there's a brand new book coming out by her, I need to order that. So I added this to my books to order list right here. And then I also found my book trailers. So this is my book trailer spreadsheet. It's kind of crazy, but right here I've got like fantasy, you know, graphic novels, historical. They're just in different tabs. And right here I've got like the title, the author. They're not in any order. I don't know why. They're in no particular order. And the link to the trailer, which is really, really handy. I've just kind of compiled this over the years. So, hey, if anybody wants this, let me know, and I can just share it with you. If you give me your email address, or, you know, you can message me or whatever. This has taken kind of like years to compile, but it's all books we have. A lot of books are either brand new that I wanted to show off, or books that we have multiple copies of in our library, and therefore I like to show them for book trailers, because since we have multiple copies, multiple students can, you know, check them out at the same time. Okay, let's get back to work. I'm gonna work for quite a while here, and then we'll take a break around lunchtime and also like clean the house a little bit because it's kind of a mess. I have a 3-year-old and he likes ping pong balls. So that's kind of a problem because he wants to throw them everywhere. Okay, please ignore the state of my house if you see any parts of it. But we are walking up the stairs to get a snack. It is 11 o'clock. I did all of that pretty quickly, honestly, like way faster than I thought I was going to. And so I had this realization. The realization was that as I was getting ready to make the list, I was like, you know what? I should probably reread the email from that teacher and just make sure that I'm doing everything correctly. And you know what? It was not autobiographies that I was supposed to find. It was biographies. She's like, oh, we've already done like autobiography, personal writing. I want them to teach them about how to write about somebody else. So I want them to read examples of good biographies. So it's a really good thing I reread that email, because I would have been that whole last hour finding books and book trailers for biographies or autobiographies. So yeah, it was biographies that I was supposed to, sorry, there you go. It was biographies I was supposed to be doing. So I did 11. I'd already got like 3 or so that I found that I already had book trailers for, so I did some more. And I think I've got a pretty good selection. There's some like famous ones, like one called Becoming Beyonce or something. And then I've also done, you know, there's some World War II ones. There's one that was like about samurai. There were 2 that were illustrated, kind of like graphic novel-y type situations. So at least I have some options for students. I'm about to have the weirdest snack ever, by the way. I have hummus, and I was gonna get carrots to dip in it. But the carrot situation, we like to have the little shredded carrots for salads. So I didn't want to buy shredded carrots for salads and actual carrots for dipping, because I can't eat that many carrots before they go bad. So I decided to just buy these and then put them in here and then just dip them out with a spoon, because why not? So what is the next plan? Well, I also realized if I'm going to be out of school tomorrow too, which is very likely because it's literally colder tomorrow. Ooh, by the way, this flavor is so good. It's the honey jalapeno hummus. It's amazing. It's like the Walmart brand or something. I don't know. The only place I can ever find is Walmart. So if I'm going to be out tomorrow too, then like, why do all of this today? You know, I don't know. I'll at least get the parent university thing done, and then I'll probably do, I mean, obviously I'm going to work on something else, but I just don't know if I want to do more book trailers today, although they're easy. I mean, I've been listening to music. This is so weird. I've never done this before, but this is not a usual occurrence. I don't normally eat hummus with a spoon with just some shredded carrots. It's kind of better that way. I feel like I get more hummus and less carrot. Little sip of Dr. Pepper Zero I had from yesterday. And I think it's time to get back to work. So hopefully before lunch, I'll try to spend I'll eat this snack and then maybe spend another hour getting everything ready for parent university. And then we will see where we are at. So I filmed a random YouTube short about the videos I'm reading, but now I'm back to my desk, and I think on Canva, I had made some stuff last year because we had this event last year. We've had it the last several years at our school, the whole parent night thing for the 8th graders to come and visit our school and, you know, have the table set up and whatnot. And I'm pretty sure I made stuff for that last year. So I'm scrolling through Canva, but the problem is for some reason I have 2 Canva accounts. Maybe somebody can explain that to me. I don't know. It's through my school and like, but they're both through my school account, so I don't understand. But anyway, at least I think they are. I'm trying to find what I made last year. Maybe I can find it and I'll show you what I come up with. I found my stuff on Canva. So basically I have this little flyer that's just like, I edited it and to change some stuff because like we don't have book club anymore this year. So I took that out, and then I'm going to put out some pictures of what's in our brand new makerspace instead of bringing everything from the makerspace. I just don't think I can let people make stuff because it's just not like feasible. I don't know. Maybe I'll bring the bracelet making or something. I don't know. We'll see. But maybe I'll have pictures there. And then I've got this that just tells like, hey, here's some things that you're gonna do in the library when you come for like a visit or something like that. And then I think that's it. Yeah, so I put on my to-do list that when I go back to school, even if it's like the day of the event, I'm just gonna print out some pictures. I'm also gonna get the top 10 most checked out books and put them there. I guess I need a sign that says that. I need a sign that says top checked out. Yeah, let me make a sign on camera real quick that says that too. Like top 10 checked out books of 2024, just so kids can see like what's popular. But I just did a video on that, so I know the top 10 books. I can even go back and watch my video if I need to. No, I'm not checking closings for tomorrow to see if, you know, we might be out again tomorrow. I mean, look, there's a few already closed. Ah! So it's around lunchtime, and yes, I am working very hard. As is my husband over there playing video games. It's our lunch break, it's fine. Also, ignore this random mattress in the floor. That's where our son does his jumps off the couch onto the mattress in the family room. It is 1 p.m. and I'm finally eating lunch. Please do not laugh at my lunch. It looks ridiculous. It's called Cowboy Casserole. I found it in this random, well, I'll show you, this random Bisquick book recipe. Exciting times. And it's like beans and barbecue sauce, like baked beans, so it's flavorful, and barbecue sauce and beef, and then Bisquick. You make little biscuits, and I chopped up the biscuits because they were like not getting done right in the microwave. And you put some cheese on top, and it's not too bad. I mean, it's okay. So yeah, we're just gonna have some lunch, and we're gonna do the book trailers and just get it done. Hey, it's post-lunch. We are back at the computer. We are looking up book trailers for the classes on Friday. I have, 6 classes? Yeah, so I need to, just in case, I like to get a lot of extra book trailers ready. Like if maybe, you know, I show 6 book trailers per class period. I don't always get to show 6, but when I do, like that meme, I don't always, but when I do, I show 6 from various genres, but like somebody might check out all of those. So then the next class period needs a different 6. So really, I guess I need to get 36 book trailers, but I have all the trailers already. So I'm just going to go through and make a list of like what books I'm going to show to each class. Well, guys, I did it. 36 book trailers ready. I'm done. I'm done for the day. I can't be bothered to do anything else. I feel like I accomplished everything I wanted to. I have a little bit of time to spare. That's okay. The good news is I think I'm going to have all day tomorrow off too, which means I can figure out some other stuff to work on tomorrow. Now, I'm not going to film another video tomorrow, but I don't know. I'll look at that to-do list. I'll probably do some like things I wouldn't normally get to do, like random stuff. I mean, I could even go into school. A crazy idea, right? I could go to school, actually work, you know, do my job. But I can do so much of it from here that do I really want to leave at home when it's like the coldest day ever? You know, I don't know. Probably not. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this was somewhat entertaining. If you want me to make more of the day in my life videos, just let me know because I do enjoy making these. It is a little time consuming, but it's fun. And I do like the come to work with me videos too, but I thought, you know what? I've never done like a come to work with me at home unless I did it during the pandemic, which I suppose is possible. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.